Quit looking. Oh my god.
Oh, man. Alright, welcome to Crysis 3 multiplayer, everybody. And, this isn't necessarily... Oh, shit. This isn't necessarily a review. It's a let's look at type thing. And so far, my impressions are not very good. This is one hell of a broken, buggy game. Their network coding is almost as shocking as COD's. And, they're not doing too well so far. Now, I completely understand that this game is a beta. Yeah, actually, no, I'll say it's a beta. This is full release, okay, 21st of this month, whatever it may be, was its official release. But the way that I look at things, until a game comes out and has a few weeks, months, whatever you like, and then the company does patches and whatnot. After that, it then becomes a full game, because they're still testing. See, look at that network coding. Shocking. My ping is shocking because there are no servers. Thank you. Can I aim, please? The controls are sluggish. Now, I'm judging the current version. I'm not judging the version that could be. Performance-wise, it's not that bad. I'm running at about 130 to 160 frames right now, just on standard high setting. Now, I don't go to very high, not because my specs can't handle it. They can. I've done it before. It's just, they're so buggy right now. It's so unoptimized. So, until the inevitable few patches come in, it's not looking so good right now. And fuck that guy. Can't hit him with this piece of shit weapon. And no game. I'd like to pull out that gun. I don't know what game, when you scroll down to go through your weapons, switches to a grenade. Never heard of that before. But yeah, it's not that great right now. Like I said, their network coding is just shocking. The lowest ping server you'll find in your own region. Now, Australia region, if anyone's wondering, is Oceania. That's Australia and New Zealand. There's no servers for that. The lowest ping server you'll find, the lowest latency, would be about 140. And that's what this server is, but as you can see, I'm still on high amount of ping. So until they fix a lot of things, and also there's a lot of problems with drivers. And that's complete and utter bullshit. You saw me raping that motherfucker. But look at this, watch this. This is his end. Oh, okay, fine. So the way that I'm going to do this game is, this is probably the only time I'm going to play it for quite a while. I'm going to wait a few weeks, months if need be, because I enjoyed Crysis 2. Multiplayer was really fun. That, again, was a game that came out and was pretty broken at the time. I gave them enough time to fix it up, and they really did, and it turned out to be a really fun game. This is, as you know, a very new release, only by a few hours, in fact. Look at that, network coding. See what I mean? It's shocking right now. This is playing like an alpha, and not a beta. And they claim, and I was even in the beta, and it was less buggier than this. That's saying something. And also there are problems like, when you try to start it up, you'll get an error message, DX something removed. Completely ignore that, okay? There is nothing wrong with your hardware. There is nothing wrong with your drivers. This is a problem on their end, one that will be patched out, I can assure you. So just hang in there. Also, do not go spending thousands of dollars on an upgrade. You don't need it. This game runs perfectly fine on high. I do have what you can say a high-end machine. Specs on my channel page. But yeah. See, that's what pisses me off. Look at that guy. Didn't lose anything. And I sat there riddled him. But on his end, nothing happened. That is shocking network coding, people. So this is definitely a game that you want to wait for. Yeah. I haven't played the single player, but it's probably going to be broken as all shit too. Like, look at that, on his end he didn't even shoot at me. So I'm definitely going to wait quite a while. I just thought I'd show you where the game is at and give you an honest look at the game. I'm not going to pretty it up for you and make it look like some brilliant game, because it's not. It's a broken, buggy game. But it is a first day release. It is a beta, and I don't care what anyone says. So yeah. And I mean, look at this, performance-wise, okay? This is on high, standard high setting. 130 frames on average. That's moving pretty well. You could not play this game at 30 frames and be good, because you just can't move properly. Am I being chased? So yeah. There's here's Crysis, basically, Crysis 3. The long-awaited COD in a nanosuit game. Now, I'm not dogging on Crysis, okay? I enjoyed Crysis 2 a lot. Crysis 2 multiplayer was heaps fun. And that dude got skilled in the face. Yeah, it was an epic game. Crysis 1 multiplayer was even epic. The problem with that is the people ruined it. Okay, they hacked the shit out of it. That was probably the best multiplayer for a shooter that I've ever seen in a long time. This is, you know, and I know I'm going to get a lot of people upset here, but it's true. This is COD in a nanosuit, with a few extra toys to play with. Is that bad? No. It's an adaptation. But like I've said in previous, I think I've said it in my last Minecraft video, you can't change a first-person shooter. It's always going to be point and click. So yeah, current stage of this game: buggy, broken, shocking network coding, bad performance, bad innards in terms of people's hardware. So don't get this game and then find it has problems and think it's your end. It's their end. Okay, there's nothing wrong with your equipment, unless of course you're running some 10-year-old piece of shit computer. If you have a fairly up-to-date computer, decent hardware, it's going to run fine. If you get problems like error messages and constant crashings, it's their end. Okay, obviously make sure your drivers are up to date. That's something that comes natural. But if you're still having problems like I am, it takes about 5 launches to get this thing running, to get past the error messages, and then it works for no apparent reason. And as you saw, performance is fine, but it's pretty bad right now. My recommendation: wait. Just wait a little while. Wait for the patches, because you'll be disappointed and then you'll get sick of the game. And I think that's kind of why Frankie's been waiting. Okay, if you're in the loop of who is, you know who Frankie is. He did a few beta videos, but he hasn't done anything on the current build. So that's probably why. Because I know he's a performance freak like I am. I've learned a lot from him in terms of what works, what doesn't, the game and all that sort of stuff. And right now he'd be spewing at this thing. So wait a little while. Don't grab it yet, because it's still in beta. No one can tell me otherwise. Okay, every game's in beta upon release. That's the way it is. So wait for those first few patches. Nothing wrong with your hardware. Do not go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a new graphics card or a new CPU or anything like that. You don't need it. This is a normal game. It's not that pretty. It just gets more blurry. Okay. I also explained how games do that in another Minecraft video. ranting and raving. Go watch that video, Minecraft, and you can learn something. But anyway, that's it. Crysis 3. Probably not going to do another video until patches come out. So, yeah. See you in the next one.